ready for war. All my G's, you know they go hard. All my G's, you know they some God. Scratch your skin cause you on top. Grab your gun cause I got mine. Put my hands up when I shoot the shot. Take a slide when you take mine and I'm out. You know.
Come follow the guard, damn right you know go hard. For my people, we gon' ride this black power's all in my heart. No more hands up, it's time to man up. Cause you know these tracks really got a nigga jammed up. School of prison pipeline, wanna cut a lifeline. Don't you know these pickables will never give a fuck. Put us in chains, started messing with our brain. Now we praying to imaginary God to maintain. Islam, same game, different name, any plane. Pay attention closely, listen what I'm saying. See God said, let's go, let's ride. Unapologetic African pride, spirit of rock and root on high. QC, RBG's till I die. Rock BMC, AWDs, can I get them one time? So now you know my peace behind me. Warriors is right beside me. Lone Star, Milwaukee outlaw. Repat, rock, rebuild the nation. Memphis and Arkansas, rock.
Uncle Johnson at Hutuapo Black Power family, what's going on? This is your brother in Google. Now you see RANM. Once again, you are now tuned into RANM RBG TV. By now, family, you should know that we keep it G. You already know, man. Raw and uncut, common sense for the common people dealing with the common issues, trying to seek common solutions. All in together now, family. Say it with me. How we gonna do it? How we gonna win it? What's the motto? What's the mantra? What's the madness? What's the method? It's black love. You know why? Because black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Gearing up over here in the crib, about to take it uptown, Harlem style. Link up with my little brother, Seagard, repping that QC RBG. You know what I mean? QC, RANM, and one of those alliance type days. We're going to go out there, man. We're going to build with the family. I know it's a little break outside, so we're going to try to get with who we can get with and just chop it up on a real serious question, man. And the question of today's topic is based on imagery. You understand? Representation. What do you want your representation of your struggle towards black advancement to look like? You understand? And I'm going to keep it honest with you. We are talking on the topic, once again, of homosexuality, as in being a face and or a voice for this movement, for this struggle that we in right now. having them out front. That's what we're going to talk about today. Again, let me just let this be known, throw this little quick disclaimer out there, whatever. There are no quote-unquote right or wrong answers. We tapping into the minds of the people today. So whatever's on the minds of the people, that's what the people are thinking with, that's what they flowing with, and that right there is the energy that we can work with as far as seeing where we can go from here, plotting our course and this, that, and third. You got to face this shit head on. So that's what we the little brother going to go out there and do. We're going to face this head on, pause. And like I said, we just going to deal with the family. So in the meantime, between time, keep it locked, keep it G. Walk with me the way I walk with you. You already know what to do. Keep it right here. This is RANM RBG TV, and you know we keep it G. Always remember, and don't you ever forget, family, that black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Let's take it to the streets of Harlem, y'all. Uncle Jobson, who talk on Black Power. Let's go. Alright, real quick change of plans or whatever. I know I said I was supposed to go uptown to Harlem, whatever, put in some work with the little brother Cigar or whatever and everything, but things happen. And, I don't know, shit happens. All I can say is plans change, but the mission don't. So now I'm gonna take it to Queens. I'm going to Jamaica Avenue with it. See if I can hook up with either Brother Shane or Sister Kathy. In the meantime, between time, stay tuned. RANM RBG TV. Just another day around the way, family. Once again, you were tuned in to RANM RBG TV. It's your brother Nguvo. Now you see RANM. We out here live, Jamaica, New York, Jamaica Ave, what it is. Shout out to Southside. I'm standing here with a good friend of mine, Sister Kathy. What's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, she right here, got her stand, got her DVDs, whatever. If y'all in the area, by all means, come through. She got some powerful information. You right here at 160th in Jamaica. Right here, she get your information, man. Come holler at her. Tell her Nguvo sent you. But real quick, Sister Kathy, I just want to ask you a very important question dealing with what we was talking about for the most part as far as dealing with our push forward, dealing with our advancement, right? You already know, black nationalism, black power, etc., 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 etc.
Yes.
We got to touch on homosexuality real quick. A lot of people don't like to do that. They like to dodge this, but we got to deal with it. We got to face it head on and deal with the issue, right? We got emerging now, recently, in recent times, right? We have different, I wanted to say loudmouths from the quote-unquote LGBT community, whatever, that are trying to become a face and a voice as a representation for black power, right? How do you feel about that? One, on your own. Two, as a black woman, how would you want your representation for your black power push to be? Do you want it to be that of a representation who knows what he's fighting for as far as fighting for the black family? And you already know, African people, our core center of everything was that of the family, man, woman, and child. So as a black woman, when you hear of, and I can show you an example from right here on my YouTube. Matter of fact, I want you to look at this. Take a look look real good at what you're gonna see. And then when you see it, I want you to tell me how it affects you. As far as, like I said, this is all dealing with imagery. Imagery is very powerful dealing with warfare or whatever. Because at the end of the day, when your enemy sees you, what are they seeing? You know what I'm saying? What impression are they gonna get when they see this? Now take a look at this.
Okay.
This guy right here, he goes by the name of Gazi Kodos. Right? You see him out there with his little blowhorn or whatever. You see he got the sisters wrapped around him, this, that, and the third. But he's up there, he's prancing around. You know what I'm saying? Super duper effeminate to the 10th power, etc., etc., etc. But again, like I said, he's a voice, or at least trying to be. He's a face, or at least trying to be, of this thing that we call black power. So how does that make you feel when you see some shit like this? Keep it 100 with me.
See, the thing is, I go into psychology, and a lot of the brothers are being raised by women.
Okay.
So I'm going to act like whoever raised me. You know, I'm going to act like whoever taught me. So if I'm being raised by grandma or ma or my sisters, if I don't have any strong male presence, I mean, because I see that with a lot of brothers out here. You know, the woman is strong, and she's like scolding the young boy, and you know, and just making him fear her. You know, so by the time he gets a little older, 14, 15, 16, 17, he's acting like a girl. You know, so he needs that male presence. And then a lot of times with some of these schools, they make friends with the girls. So now the guy is in like with the girls. you know, and then if he's already a little too effeminate, the guys in the schools will kind of shy away from him and say that he's soft, you know, so now he clings more to the girls, you know, so eventually he starts to act too much like the girls. So maybe this brother here just didn't have that presence, you know, he didn't have that male presence, but that is not a good reason to go through transgender and start cutting off stuff.
Right.
And dressing like a girl. But I'm just saying, it starts off.
Yeah, we all know it does start off young. It does start off in the mind, and of course, it's all learned behavior.
It's learned behavior,
you know what I mean?
And a lot of it starts off with abuse
True.
You know, if he was abused by an uncle, a father, or something, brother, and then he starts to just cling on to the female.
Those
more.
are different variables. You're absolutely right.
Because the male person was such a traumatizing experience. When it comes to the LGBT and all of that, let me tell you something. Black people have been traumatized so much that everything you see is just some type of coping.
Yeah.
You know, because I really don't think a brother was born to have surgery and cut off everything and do all these implants. If you look at some of these brothers, they have so much work done. They look 10 times better than Beyonce. And I'm like...
Sad but true.
I've seen some of these, what's her name, Superstar something, or I don't know, I forgot. I've seen her and she looked fabulous. And I was like, Jesus Christ, you know, I can't even look like that. I would have to have work done to look that nice. And I was like, but what is going on in your mind that you hate yourself so much that you're a black man and you want to be the most beautiful woman possible? Is something deep going on with them? You know, it's not like you could just say that, you know, they're terrible people and throw them in the garbage. Something deep is going on.
Definitely.
You know, and if you sit down with some of them that are willing to talk, you know, you be like, what happened? You know, why you want to be a woman?
And there's definitely a reason. There definitely is an underlying reason. Some people don't want to add, you know what I'm saying? Some people want to own up to it. Some people are just stuck in denial. But there is an underlying tone to it, though.
Even the sisters are growing mustaches. They shave their head. I've seen some of the transgender. I mean, I have to be like, that used to be a girl?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, what? And it all starts off at a certain age, because they didn't do that when they were 10, 11, 12. Something happened, and now all of a sudden you a man now. You know, so we are going through something, and we are trying so hard to deal with it that maybe if I become somebody else, you know, I'll just be able to function a little better. I mean, you see it with the interracial couples. I mean, you see a lot of people doing things. They're trying to survive.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to deal with the oppression. You know, and you just try to figure out what's going on with you. I mean, because out here they do tattoos, they do body piercings. I've seen a sister, she pierced her lip. Like she had a piercing right there. And I'm like, why? You know, you got people, they got tattoos all over their face. I'm like, what's going on? You know, we're not just doing things to be cute.
Right.
We're doing things because something's going on. And we're
then we're trying to fit in.
And you know, I think it's so much deeper than fitting in. It's that lack of love from home. It's that lack of attention, that lack of, you know, I care about what's going on with you. Is everything all right? You know, they don't get that. You know, we as black people, we do not get love.